How we doing, team? How we doing? A bit of a late check-in from me this evening. I'm a sweaty wet mess. I have just finished an online party, an hour-long online live for a pure romance party that I was running online this week. The live was meant to be last night, but it ended up being delayed till tonight. And as per usual, I have come away from that 1 hour absolutely drenched. Like, my hair is wet. The sweat was running down my butt crack. Like, the sweat was real. But that is okay. I am here. I had planned to jump on before I actually did my live, but got caught up. So, have just jumped on now instead. So yes, day 23 post-op for me. Things are still trugging along pretty well. Just had a quick Zoom catch up with my private therapist today just to check in after I saw her last week. And I was saying to her that I actually feel very blessed that the physical part of the journey for me, the physical surgery, has actually been extremely smooth. Yes, we had a little bit of a jitterbug issue with the constipation, but other than that, I've been extremely, extremely lucky. Again, yes, I did stay an extra night in hospital, but that was just to control the pain. Other than the constipation, I've been very, very lucky. I know other women from the support pages that I'm on that had operations at the same time as me that are still struggling to get even 600 or 700 mils of water into them a day, still struggling tremendously with food, all sorts of things. So I certainly count myself very lucky on that. I do, however, believe that I've made up for that in the emotional side of the journey. Talking to her today just really made me reflect how hard this has been emotionally, mentally. Whilst I believe my depression is going pretty good at the moment, I'm not concerned about level of depression. My anxiety is still through the roof. And my emotions are just so much heightened. It's like they're just on the surface, just waiting to be scratched so they can explode. Today has been a very, very emotional day for me. I have shed many tears today. Hence why I didn't come on here before my online party, because I literally managed to pull myself together about 20 minutes before I had to go live. And in that time I had to let my eyes settle down and stuff. Many, many tears have been shed today. And whilst the tears aren't unjustified in terms of stuff that's going on in my life, there's two people that I know that are currently under palliative care, and each of them are affecting me deeply in different ways. One of the people very, very, very special to me, and I only found out this morning that they have been placed into palliative care. I was not aware of how unwell they were. So whilst anyone would be upset at that, and I totally get it, I just feel like it hit me like a bus. It just absolutely sideswiped me like a bus and took me out. The emotions are definitely very much heightened. So, yeah, whilst I know I've been lucky on the physical road of things, and by no means is the journey over. I mean, we're only coming up 4 weeks on Monday post-op, but thus far, touch wood, physically I've been pretty lucky, but certainly I knew it was going to be hard. Everyone tells you it's going to be hard. Everyone stresses to you that it is a harder mind game than it is ever a physical game. So I knew that. I preached that. I got that. I expected that. But I still don't think I expected how hard it would be. And I don't know whether it's been harder for me being alone in terms of a single mum and, just having to get straight back on that horse and be the chef, chauffeur, entertainer, rule enforcer, everything. And without that person to just go, you're doing a good job, you're doing great, pat you on the back to help you. But I do believe it would be tough for anyone. Definitely very, very, very hard emotionally, more so than I ever could have contemplated. And like I say, I know for sure that the journey's not over yet. I caught up with my dear friend who is 8 months ahead of me. I caught up with her yesterday. So she's at the 9-month post-op stage. And she's struggling mentally at the moment. She's been amazing. She's been on cloud 9 despite some horrendous things going on in her life. She's been coping very, very, very well over the past few months. But right now she's struggling again. You know, she said to me, while she doesn't regret it, absolutely doesn't regret having the surgery, she said that she's at the point where she's over it. And she just wishes she could go back. Like I say, she doesn't regret it, but that's just where her head is. She's just over it. So I know that the journey's not over yet. But yeah, I guess just on reflection today, talking to my therapist, thanks Marg. Yeah, I do note that I've been very lucky on my physical journey, but it's been tough mentally. And there's been lots of factors, you know, things going on in my life, relationship issues with people that I thought would support me, having their own tie-ups around my surgery and not supporting me, things like that. So try to do that diplomatically. So there's been lots of factors that come in on that, but it's definitely been hard. It's definitely been hard, and today has been one of the hardest days. Yeah, felt very alone today, dealing with a lot of things. So, yeah, I thought I would come on. Like I say, apologies, it was a late one. I did intend on doing this before my live tonight, but had to pull myself together. But that is what I love about what I do, is as hard as it was tonight to pull myself together, to do my hair, not that you can tell now because it's all wet and sweaty, and to put my nice clothes on. As soon as there's just something about it, as soon as the countdown happens and you're live on the camera screen, my heart just fills with joy. I'm just so lucky about what I do for a job. I hate calling it a job because it doesn't feel like work. It's honestly my passion. It's what I love to do. I love to entertain people. I love to people laugh. I love to empower people. So I was very grateful to have that live tonight. Actually, it was meant to be last night, but I was secretly very grateful it happened tonight because it was the pick-me-up I needed tonight. Going on for an hour and just being silly Marie and making people laugh. It's made me smile again, so that's been really good. I've even still got my party earrings on. If anyone knows what they are, you've obviously been part of Pure Romance by Marie. Marg, do you know? You're a nurse, do you know? Mum didn't know, she's a nurse too. So yes, a shout out to Nikki. You brought it up, so I'll shout it out. Special mention to Miss Nikki, one of our followers on here. She messaged me this morning off the back of my live the other night talking about the crazy vivid dreams that I'm having. She had a dream last night that she had to go to the dentist, and I was her dentist. And I took forever to do her filling because the plan was I was meant to do her filling and then give her 2 tattoos, but I took too long doing the filling that she didn't get her tattoos, and she was most upset. So shout out to Weird Dreams. Love it. Yes, Marg. Proud of you. Mum didn't know. She didn't have a clue. Yes, I'm going to sign off. Going to probably have a shower, sweaty mess, and climb into bed. Looking forward to a bit of a lie-in tomorrow morning without the boy here. He's off at his dad's, so just a little bit of me time and a bit of regroup time. So yes, thank you all for your support, for your hugs, for your following. I appreciate you greatly. As I've said before, whether you like it or not, I'm making you the other head on the pillow in my bed at the end of the night, the person that I can reflect to about my day, the person that I can tell what I'm struggling with, what's being easy, what's not. So whether you like it or not, you're the other head on the pillow on my bed at night, and I truly, honestly appreciate it more than you will ever know. So thank you so much. Good night.